Thank you, Dinesh. I don't know how much you know about Christian pastors, but it's always a danger to ask a Christian pastor on the moment just to say a few words. I shall keep it to a minimum. I want to share with you briefly what I shared briefly with my congregation this morning, and it's one of the reasons why I'm here tonight. This past summer, Patty and my wife and I had the opportunity to go to Auschwitz and the concentration camp near there. You know, we've heard the stories, we've met the people, we've read the history books, we've seen the films, but when you're standing on the ground of a place where such evil took place, it hit in a new way that never had before. And I'm a student of history, but still, it struck me. So I couldn't help but ask, how could this happen? And as a Christian, I asked, how can this happen in a nation that was supposed to be Christian? Some of the greatest theologians through the centuries have been from Germany. And so I went back and did a little reading and found out that it really started with just one man, a demagogue who could prey upon the fears of the people. And he talked about how he was going to make the country great again. And he talked about how they hadn't been treated, had been humiliated in a previous war, and there were economic problems. And then it went from his mouth to the minds of many people there. And that's where war and violence begins, in the mind. And then went from there into the hearts where hatred and apathy stuck. But it began with one person. I want you to know that it's not just one person or one demagogue that brings me up here today, or my wife and I and Peggy and John here tonight. It's deeper than that. Because what some of our politicians are doing they are indeed preying upon the fears of so many people and the ignorance of so many people. And I want you, each of you, to know that we at Idlewild and so much of the religious community are going to continue to stand with you and stand by with you and work into the future until all of God's children have the kind of safety and freedom that we want. Thank you.